several hot zones, hotspots in the earth where major ice mass loss happens. Red is 1.4 meter thinning per year of glacier mass. Orange is 0.8 meter thinning. Yellow is 0.5. White means that there has been no major ice loss or ice mass gain. And blue means that 0.4 meter ice has thickened. Parts of North America, India, Scandinavia, Greenland and Australia see major ice mass loss, and researchers predict that by the end of this century, these places could have virtually no more glaciers left. I hand it over to Manas.
So there are about 200,000 glaciers in the world as of now. They might change, the number might change as we progress in the future. Most of them have been marked on this map, and major glaciers are in many glaciers are in major risk of decline by the year 2035. Glaciers such as Perito Moreno, Marjorie are in a major risk. Now I'm going to tell you about the biggest glaciers that are in the risk of declining and are declining during the past century. Alaskan glaciers, the Arctic ice sheets, the Peruvian ice sheets, and the Kilimanjaro glacier. Alaska used to have one of the most biggest glaciatic belts throughout the year. But due to the global warming and the constant heating of the planet by our emissions, most of the ice has thinned, and 15 meters or 15 feet or 4.6 meters ground has subsided by that amount. The Arctic ice sheets. These ice sheets used to be the major ice sheets in the Arctic Ocean, but due to the current situation of the planet, our emissions, etc., these ice sheets are thinned considerably. And scientists at Nat Geo have also predicted that if this continues to happen at this current rate, the most of the coastal cities will be under the ocean, and the ice sheets will thin considerably. This is the Kilimanjaro Glacier. This used to be a major landmark or a tourist attraction in Africa because it is the only snow-capped place near the equator. And again, due to the recent heating of the planet, most of the ice has melted away, and the only ice that remains is in very scanty amounts. The Peruvian ice sheets in Peru have thinned, and the water levels have risen by a lot amount. If these warming trends continue, there will be irreparable damage that will be done to the country, such as coastal cities going underwater, for one example. As you can see by these two pictures, both taken at the same location, by this land rock formation here and that, marked in blue circles in both the pictures. You can see this was in July 2003, this one in 2018. In just a matter of 15 years, more than half of the ice has melted away, and the ice sheet has thinned by a huge amount. So over to Aaron now.
Alright, now we're going to talk about the glacial declining in India. So India has more than 5,000 glaciers, most of which are present in the Himalayan belt, which is the highest mountain in the world. And today we're going to be talking about two major declining glaciers, which is going to be the Gangotri Glacier and the Siachen Glacier. The Gangotri Glacier. Gangotri Glacier is a major religious attraction, as it is the feeding glacier of the goddess river Ganga. This glacier is on a downward spiral, and it has retreated the most during the years 1950 to 1970. And it only gets worse as scientists predict that by the year 2055, this will be almost cut in half, and that by the end of the century, this glacier will virtually cease to exist. Now, this is the Siachen Glacier. The Siachen Glacier is the biggest glacier in India, and as you can see, the decline of this has been very consistent and rapid. This is an alarm for us to wake up, because if glaciers keep declining at this same pace, and these major glaciers have such striking impacts, so just imagine the amount of melt water we're getting and the rate of glacial decline that is occurring throughout the world. Mars.
are glaciers melting and declining? This is a huge question. Is it by several meters a year or more than that? So, most of the eastern and central Himalayan glaciers have declined over the past century and will continue to decline and virtually disappear by 2035. And we've created a detailed comparison between what is the situation of our planet now and what will happen in the future, what fate awaits. So as you can see, this is the current situation of our planet, really good. We can see 200,000 glaciers here. Now let's go to the future. More than half of the glaciers are gone. And this is so alarming for us to imagine that the next generation would live in a world with less than what? I think you can even count this. That's how many glaciers have declined. So this is it. This is what we're doing to the planet. This is our fate if we don't change. Look, halting emissions is not going to do anything in the sense that first of all, it's improbable. It's actually impossible for us to do that. Everything depends on emissions and fossil fuels. So what we need to do is think and work on this problem together. But like we humans, if we can create the building that we're standing in, if we can do it, we do this by sticking together and using all our brain power collectively. So if we can stick together and think of a problem as one unit, I'm 110% sure that we can find a solution to this problem and save our planet in the future. And I would like to